Your apps so far forget everything the moment the page reloads. Today you fix that. You are going to build a task manager that stores every task the user creates, loads them back on the next visit, and keeps the list accurate through adds, deletes, and filters. The concepts you learn today, arrays, objects, and local storage, are not beginner topics. They are the data structures that power. An array is an ordered list that your code can grow, shrink, search, and transform. In your task manager, every task lives in one array. When you add a task, you push a new item. When you delete one, you filter it out. When you need to find a specific task, you use find. Once you get comfortable with filter, map, and find, you will stop writing for loops. Each item in your task list is a JavaScript object with 4 properties. An id that never changes, the text the user typed, a completed flag that starts as false, and a timestamp for when it was created. This is your data model. Every function you write today will either read from or write to this shape. Getting the data, you will write 8 functions today. Each one has a single, clear responsibility. Add task adds a task and saves. Render tasks reads the array and rebuilds the screen. Save tasks writes to storage. They never mix those jobs. This is called separation of concerns, and it is the habit that makes code readable, testable, and easy. Here is the most important pattern you will learn today. And honestly, it is the pattern that underpins React, Vue, and every modern UI framework. Never update the screen directly. Instead, change your data first, then call render tasks to rebuild the screen from that data. The screen is always a reflection of your array, nothing more. Every browser comes with a built-in key value store called localStorage. You can write to it, read from it, and the data survives page reloads. The catch is that localStorage only stores text, not objects. So you use JSON.stringify to convert your task array into text before saving, and JSON.parse to convert it back on load. Always wrap JSON.parse in a try-catch. Every real application runs into edge cases. What happens if the user submits an empty task? What if local storage contains corrupted data from a previous bug? What if a task text is absurdly long? What if a filter returns an empty list? Good developers think through these scenarios before they happen and handle them quietly. Your app should never show a white screen or a JavaScript error. Before you write a single line of code today, create a feature branch. This isolates your work from main until it is finished and reviewed. Commit in 4 logical stages as you build. First the data model, then the core functions, then the local storage layer, then the edge case handling. Each commit tells the story of how the feature came together. This is the discipline that, when you open your pull request, go through every file in the file's change view before you merge. Look for any console.log calls you left in, any hard-coded values that should not be there, and any case you forgot to handle. This review step is where professional developers catch mistakes before they reach production. On day 3, you are doing it alone. Watch the 2 array and object videos first, then open VS Code and start with the data model. Write your functions one at a time, wire up local storage last, and open your pull request when all 8 test scenarios pass. On day 4,